Hey everybody, it's me Bernaso and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time when we played this, we went through and we got into the club, we met everyone, and now we made a poem and I was showing who should I show my poem to first, and I don't know who to choose, but honestly, I'm gonna choose Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I wanted to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Brenaso. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just knowing with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Branasso. We all have a little embarrassing. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past in. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sarati would like. Is that so? You and Sari are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well. We may be good friends, but Sarati and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there is also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you don't show it. No, even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarati's waiting has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each other, their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit based towards their own kind of styles, but it always helps you to find what suits you the most. So don't feel forced to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Yeah, sounds pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the directions, the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I could see it. I real? Is that what I say? I don't know. I'm blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My routine. Okay, I can't read right now. Oh my. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meanestly image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Is that it? So what'd you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. We perform out loud. It could be really powerful. What's with the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of emphases recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An emphasis? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better, friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Oh, so I'm still gonna read all of them. Who should we do next? I'll do Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Brianasso. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Brianasso poem. And that makes me feel a little extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Brianasso. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah? And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm glad to hold you to that, then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's pretty good. I actually saw like a flow. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. It gets all chunky, cranky around. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. I guess I'll do Yuri, cause... Sorry, Natsuki. I'll do Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. Nah, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it was several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style to separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is if she demeanor totally changes, or dementor, I don't know. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing every simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes together with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, or no. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologetic to herself to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as is that a rare opportunity for her, which herself is kind of funny. Which itself. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Goes on a light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The case yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green blue of the future. I beneath claims breathing out air the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's good. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually thought your handwriting was pretty. Is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Mm-hmm. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all right now, so... Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that post often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint of a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Last one. Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. What's with this song? Alright. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's like simple, but I could kinda see the flow. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarati and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Their girly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolic or something? The symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So I already liked it, and Brian also did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Ugh. And Brian also liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Brian also appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh, they're fighting now? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you don't know what. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boob magically grew a size bigger as soon as Brian also started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turns towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Brian also? She's just trying to make me look bad. She started it. If she can go over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Brian also. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand, right, Brian also? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Oh, I have to choose! Who do I choose? Or I can ask help from Sarati. Shoot, Yuri? Cause if I do help Sarati, what if they both get mad? Cause like... Alright, I'm gonna choose Yuri, okay? Shoot, I feel like I messed up. I don't know. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or fine someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feeling to it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poems was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at the point being definitely only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem from her hands and throws it in trash. Oh my god, what did I do? Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone have gotten fresher after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I couldn't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Brian. So you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. Now one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'll say it's worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Marcel, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, this means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Bernaso, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sari beams at me. It truly has been a while since Saradi and I spent this much time together. I can really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry? About what happened earlier. Yeah, what do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Brian Asso, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Saradi still hasn't caught into the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Saradi. I passed already on the shoulder and said that more to yourself than to her. But it's easy to use already as an integral molecule sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, so we're gonna make another poem. I want to, I feel bad for Natsuki, so like next time if there's like a situation like that, I'm gonna try to make her feel better. So I guess we're making a new poem. I don't even know what my poem was, but I'll put like some other stuff, like something different, I think. It's, I don't know. Let's put like, what kind of poem we're gonna make? Like a happy jumping one, yeah. Adventure, games, determination, fluffy, dance, shopping, chocolate. Peaceful, I guess. Wonderful. We don't want the sad one, so summer. That's a good thing. Time, memories. Does this stuff like matter in the game? Extreme. Puppy. Fantasy again. I'm putting that again. I'm not putting romance again. I'll put promise, I guess. Friends. Family. Hope. Oh, there was amazing. I should have put that. Excitement. Comfort. I'll put playground. Anime, always. Sunny, childhood, uncontrollable. Headphones. I like headphones. Awesome, sensation. I'll put awesome. Horror. We'll put horror this time. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the unusual scene greets me. Hi, Brianasso. Yo, Saturday. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being at the club, that's all. I see. Hold on. Okay. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess I'm always the simple things that with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Would you come to me and buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse already? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to take a look at it. Saturday nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Saturday. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so there only is one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then you don't deserve. That means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Brian else to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, sorry. Besides, you should only buy what you responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Reproduce. No, I don't care. Did I just? I didn't mean that. I'm too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That's still coming from you, sorry. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sarah already knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsu into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit. Sorry. What? Yeah. What? Out of nowhere, something smacks already in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow, what was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sorry, glanced around the room. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. I don't know. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. I thought she was gonna get mad because you got slapped. Sardi hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sardi repeatedly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sardi suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through all that over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. And yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Burgers can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared one with me. Saradi gets her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Saradi off of hers. Saradi suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Saradi throws away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Saradi? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Huh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she's a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more disabled than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Brianasso. Monica smiles at me sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'll love the chance to share one once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Saradi's mischievous Akepit laugh. That's like that one game. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Saradi somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. Brianasso. Suddenly, Saturday suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to go get some supplies for another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know the festival is coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Brian Nassau to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Brian Nassau? Yep, let's go. Sari and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sari hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sari finds pleasure in the simple things sometimes. Hey Sari, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to the poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Barnaso, you're not thinking about it in the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like between my feet, the last remaining flower becomes to me, the twist of the stem freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers, but to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is a barren wasteland. Like that. Sorry, how do I put this? I'm not sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take it seriously when you talk like that. You're a meanie. I'm working super hard in this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary in contrast to your cute yourself. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. So Sari spinning herself around the hallway again. Hey Brian, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin our mission. Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent Sari like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me, and the years went by I began to hold myself up in this classroom more and more. So going adventuring with Sari brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Alright guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out guys, I love you all.